Hey guys, it's CloneproductionStudios coming at you with another Building Rattatak. Now let's roll that intro. Yo, what is going on, my fellow cloners? As you can tell, that the intro was a tad bit different. I want to try something different. And this whole video is now going to be a different type of setup for Building Rattataks. After this, every Building Rattatak is going to be the same. Now, I say this a lot in the end of my longer videos, and I know there's people that don't stick around to the end, and I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. But at the end, I say I make my videos so that people can skip around. Now, I've always been thinking of a way to help that so you guys don't have to sit through and know when the next topic is coming. So, before I talk about the topic, I will have kind of like a small video or a slide that it's black. It will appear the topic, and then the topic will disappear. And in the description below, you guys can check out the topic and the timestamp so you guys can skip to whatever. And I like that idea, and I definitely would use it if someone else did it. So I am starting that. I want you guys to use that if you want. If you want to stick around for the whole video, you guys can, and I very much appreciate that. But as you can tell from the title of this Building Rattatak, it's mostly updates and questions that I want to ask you guys so you guys feel involved in my Building Rattatak. Now, I think I have 3 different topics to talk about in here. So, like I said, the topic would appear up on the screen, and then it will disappear, and then I'll talk about that topic. This video, I want it to be shorter than all the others, but I'm not 100% sure if it will be. Now, like I said, if you guys don't want to stick around, because I will be making it so people can skip around and watch what they want to watch, timestamps are below. So let's get right into talking about the walls. Alright, so the walls of Rattatak, of my base here on Rattatak, was and still is my main priority. I want to get the walls done, and then, because with the walls, it will add structural support to the flooring, and I will also talk about the floor in here, even though the topic slide, or video, whatever you want to call it, did say just the walls. This is the walls and the floor / the ceiling. Now, as you see here, there's one complete little pillar, and the rest of the little pillars are not together. As you see, I do need to order those parts. Don't worry, those parts are going to be ordered so I can finish this. And some of you guys are probably wondering what's going to happen with the second part, because I want this to be 2 floors, the hangar bay, and then like the communication center and the armory and all that. Well, you see this design here with the pillars. I'm not specifically talking about this greebling. The greebling will change. But with the pillars, it will be completely inverted. So the pillars will now be going up, the wall will be going up. The pillars I plan on being upside down, but the wall being built up. And it's going to be basically this same exact design, like I said, minus the greebling, because I will have different greebling, but it's just going to be replicated up. So whatever height this you see, put 1 to 2 block difference here, and I'll explain why in a minute, and then build this upwards even more. Now that would make this, I think it's 30 blocks, I'm not 100% sure, so then it'd be 60 blocks, which will come up to about at the top of C-3PO's head right here, as you see. Now, to continue on with the greebling, as you see over here, this service ladder, I do have a spot for it right here, and this will continue going up. Now, in the second story, this section, I plan on having a communications center, and this will, not the same exact design, but the service ladder will go over the communications tower, and I will use pieces such as these to do so. Not specifically these, but I will have it going up so that you can see from the outside the service ladder and people climbing it. But in the final result, I don't know if I will have anyone climbing it, because that will, battle will be going on. They'll have the Republic. I will talk about the battlefield later, because that's another topic in here. So, the ceiling of this and the floor, the ceiling I'll talk about in the hangar bay section. But I plan on it being all snot. Now, snot is a lot of work here. It does not belong in here. Snot will be a lot of work in here. I gotta make sure with snot that these doors are able to lock here. And be able to have enough grip using studs. Mostly, if I can get these pieces out, give me just 1 second. Not those. Mostly using these pieces to get the studs and all that working, because I do want some of the things, most of the things in the second story to be completely attached to it. Of course, minus the minifigs. The minifigs will not be attached like I do with all my other. I don't know if you guys will have seen this, but they're attached there and in that one, and in the inside they're attached. And I think that's fine for mini mocks, but for bigger mocks, I like to be able to move around because there's a lot of playability features. Now, please do mind, Rattatak is missing some parts, especially here, and these tiles. They are currently being in use for some of my other mini mocks. So, with that out of the way, explaining the floor and the walls, I will go right into, let's say, the hangar bay. Alright, so we're going to be talking about the hangar bay now. Now, there's a lot of things I want to do with the hangar bay that I have not yet accomplished or planned out, but that's what we're going over in here. So starting off here, I'm going to have kind of this torture room. So right there, this spinning, I'll move it over here. This turntable here is where the chair would be that they would spin around. It's all going to be tiled black, and there's going to be these like devices on the walls, somewhat like these that are on the side of there that I would show you, but I can't right now. And of course the ray shielding like always. So that is basically what this is going to be, nothing too special. And then the way to access it, I added just recently, I added this little pathway here. Now, oh crap. Anyway, this pathway as you see is angled. I am going to have these, the 6 bars, which are the ones that are 6 studs long, running through, and I get to this section here, I have one of those bendy ones that's like a straw, and I'll bend it to get it kind of going around that curve, and it fall off. So I'll fix that, and then I will be right back. So I fixed it, like I said, and probably when I do the showcase, I'll take a Stormtrooper, and I'll probably have them accessing that. And I was going to have one down here accessing the door, but then that'd be weird having exactly 2 like that, so I might not have one down here. But I do want to talk about this new crate design that I have made, and I was wondering if you guys would like me to do this along with these crates. Will be these crates, these crates, these crates, and then there's 2 more, oh, right here. And these crates are all going to be in the hangar bay, if it will focus. There we go. All of these are going to be in this hangar bay. And I was wondering if I should add this crate, kind of just to show explosives, because it has a lock. Very basic, how it's built, as you see. So it's just that, and that just sits on there. So if you guys want me to make more, comment down in the section below, and I will add more. Not very much, but I will add more, showing that there's a variety of different crates. I'm just going to stay right here. And the other thing I do want to talk about the hangar bay is the doors. If I pull the doors out over here, as you see, the doors are too thick and they move together like so. Now, I do like this concept for the doors, but I think I might be changing up the inside here to just a smaller section and not have the first order symbol, like I said, because I have a better idea for what I want to do. Since this base is supposed to be left over from the Rebels area, why would it still have a first order symbol? So I think I might have just kind of like angled plates to get kind of this artistic shape but it still looks like in war kind of a thing. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Kind of like a symbol, but it still like makes it look warish for Star Wars. But that's all I have to talk about the hangar bay. Really not much else to do. Basically all I need to do is just finish up the tiling, do the roofing feature like I said I wanted to do in the wall section, the last section, and then just order a bunch of 1x4s and 1x6s to get this snot roofing. And I also will need to be adding pillars that go all the way up to help support it. But that's basically all I need to do. So I'll see you guys in the battlefield section. Alright, so with the battlefield, there's really not much I want to do other than just add 2 of these speeders. I modified them quite a bit from the set. I'll have one coming in from here, and then I'll take another one, and I'll have it coming in from over here. I don't really need that many more troops. I'll probably get one more of these battle packs, not the Resistance Trooper, but the Rebel Trooper battle packs. I will be getting one more of these for it, because I like the troops that come in it. And then the First Order sets, First Order battle packs, I will be needing to get a lot more, or just a lot more Stormtroopers here, because they're all going to have a bunch kind of like filing out, so kind of going this way, a few going this way, and there still needs to be some in the base moving around. There's mostly in the base I want to have the officers and have these guys, because these guys here remind me of the Stormtrooper officer. I'll put a picture up right here of it, but yeah, reminds me of those guys, so I think they would be good workers. But without that, I don't know why I said without, but that's basically all for the battlefield. Not much other than this feature right here. I haven't really talked about that much. I am going to be having one more hinged plate here facing this way, and it's either going to be a green bolt or a red one, not bolt, or a red one of these, and it's going to be shooting here, making it look like there's this cannon, and I'm going to have a big cannon on the top. Now, I'm going to completely redesign this one. This one is a piece of crap. I'm going to redesign it. I'm going to have it shooting down at him, and then it's going to be that feature. So that's really the only thing else with the battlefield. Not much I want to add to the terrain. I see there's a bunch of gray marks, so I'll probably put gray spots like rock structures. I'll probably put a small one over there. But other than that, that's about it. So I'll see you guys out into the outro. Alrighty guys, so that was Building Rattatak. Tell me what you guys think of the new setup for Building Rattatak. I am slowly going to be transitioning that setup with the title slide before the actual topic into update videos. The newest update video I am actually editing right now, and then I realized I had to do an outro for this. So the newest update video won't have it, but I'll start making that transition into like update 8. I think we're on 6 now. So update 8 will start having those topic slides. So, like I said, tell me guys what you think of that down in the comment section below. But that's about it. So make sure you go check out my Instagram. There's some very important information on Novolug, which you guys already know of, but I do post Novolug on my Instagram. So make sure you go check out my Instagram. Link is down in the description below. And that's about it for this video. So I want you to have yourselves a very nice day, and this is Clone Production Studios signing off.